It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers control the tap.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on up.
Substitutions, San Antonio. Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. Scores from the post.
This has been quite the redemption story for LA. In the 2016-17 season, there seemed to be a rift between him and Spurs management. Had a very difficult time finding his way, wasn't used to being an anchor down low at the post position. But this is the brilliance of Greg Popovich. Sat him down, spoke to him man-to-man multiple times, and got LA to buy into something bigger than himself, which is the reason why he is one of the most dominant bigs in the league.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Aldridge. To Patty Mills. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. In the front court comes Rondo. He'll run the offense. Inside, he scores.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Josh Hart. Here comes the screen. Hart. Lakers down to 4 in the shot clock. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Aldridge. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
LA has finally accepted that post position down low on the block. What I mean by that is when he first got to the Spurs, he had Tim Duncan, and also throughout his tenure, he's had Dwayne Dedmon, where he hasn't had to be that anchor. He is a mid-range assassin and also somebody that has an array of moves on the block. If you confront the post, potentially double the post, make him a passer, or if he's on the perimeter, force him to put the ball down on the ground, you might have a chance to stop the big man.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Here comes the screen. The shot turned away by Pirtle.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Patty Mills. Down low, Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Beasley to Josh Hart. To Beasley. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Hart. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
San Antonio ball. Patty Mills. To Aldridge. Layup goes down. Well done.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Hard shot, no good. Mills in possession. Leads 3. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
The assist from number 8, Patty.
Nothing going here on that drive. And they called a foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Spurs in possession. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Knocked loose. Aldridge knocks it down off the step back.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Bellinelli, a shot, no good. Hart. JaVale McGee picked up by the Spurs. Spurs have it. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Here comes the screen. Spins and scores.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Rondo off the mark. To Rudy Gay. Aldridge. And throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Josh Hart. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Shot from the lane won't go. Rudy Gay. 4-3. Made his first effort, but not that time. Hart. The drive, right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down. San Antonio with the basketball. Cleans it up, offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. To Aldridge. the three. Not that time. He missed it. Here's Rondo with it. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. To Aldridge. He gets it.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Rondo into the front court. Right now, down 7. Here comes the screen. Nice step through and the finish, Jay.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
I got ball. In the stance. It's coming. In the stance.
A shot at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Spurs have the lead. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Wow, slams it down. Man against man. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this league.
He got a piece, and that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Able to convert inside.
If it's this easy for the offense, as a shooter, I'm starting to think about numbers like 40, 50, even 60, because that's how many points I'm getting tonight.
Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Lakers, number...
And he missed the free throw.
For the San Antonio Spurs, number 12.
LeBron into the front court. 9-point margin. Nothing going here on that drive. To Caldwell Pope. The Spurs have it. Murray into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Gasol to Aldridge. Shot won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Ball. Down low for Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
DeRozan to Aldridge. Swings it. Knocked loose. DeRozan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the Lakers have the rebound. Ball with it up top. They trail by 7. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. James. That's rebounded by the Spurs. It's DeRozan. To Murray. Surveys the floor. The shot, almost.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
James. Can't connect from inside. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Just like Linsanity in New York. Kuzmania took LA by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
LeBron into the front court. Down 5. Rebound comes to Aldridge. Murray with it. Up 5. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
DeMar DeRozan is a beast. He's been an all-star 4 of the last 5 years, and he was a second-team All-NBA last year. But unfortunately, us as part of the media and the fans, we determine your legacy by you winning championships. He's still chasing them.
San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. And that one out of bounds off his spur. Across the timeline comes James. 5-point game. James. To Ball. Can't miss those. To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. DeRozan. Down low, Aldridge. To Murray. For 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Denied at the rim.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
There's the toss. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray.
Take that.
To Aldridge. Inside, he scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Ball. Oh, emphatic slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
DeJounte Murray. To Aldridge. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
If I just scored a bucket like that, oh, you can be sure we're running that play the next possession, the possession after that, and the possession after that. We call that exploitation time.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Gasol to Murray. Aldridge, the shot won't go down. James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. That's no good. Lets it fly from long range, and the rebound taken down by the Lakers. To Ball. Good look that time, but off the mark.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Knocked loose. LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Oh, Aldridge up to block it. And that one out of bounds off a Spur. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game for Los Angeles, number 22, JaVale McGee.
Gets it in the left corner. Kuzma. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it. On the catch and shoot.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Spurs have it. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Driving right to the basket. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. The pass taken away. Trying to cash in. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Has a look. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Scores from the post.
As a great player, I would love it if somebody guarded me that way. I get guarded that way every day in practice. You know what we call those? Dummy workouts.
Ball from long range.
To number 3. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
And hits the first free throw. Second and 3 is good.
For the San Antonio Spurs, number 16.
It's all 3 free throws.
Number 6, Lance Stevenson.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense.
That's me. I got ball.
DeRozan with a shot that misses.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
To James.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Oh, had him going there for a second. To Stevenson. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, who saw that coming?
The assist from number 7.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down 4.
Pick up, match up.
To DeRozan. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
LeBron into the front court. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. To Aldridge. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Right down Broadway. 4-2.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. Just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. We reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Lakers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Spurs aren't down by too much at the half, And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. San Antonio with the basketball.
Here we go.
DeJounte Murray. Beyond the arc for 3. It's LeBron with the rebound. LeBron into the front court. The lead is 2.
Trap this. Come on, we got it.
Now pass stolen by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Kyle Kuzma.
That's you.
To James. Fires the 3. That won't go. Murray with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. DeJounte Murray. 4-3. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Here comes the screen. James, not done yet. And a putback slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeJounte Murray. To Rudy Gay. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Aldridge, download Gasol, throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lonzo with it. His group now down 2. The monster stuff.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
San Antonio ball.
Hands up.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Knocked loose. James. Lonzo Ball. It's Aldridge with the rebound. Has a chance. Bellinelli, a shot, no good. JaVale McGee. Trying to cash in. That's rebounded by San Antonio. To Murray. And the finish off the nice step through.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
To Ball. James. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
Surprising and shocking that the coaching staff would put somebody on the player of his magnitude that is more focused on the offensive end than he is stopping another player on the defensive end.
Down low, Aldridge. Deep right corner. Has a look. Bellinelli, a shot, no good. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Down low, Aldridge. Able to convert inside.
Nothing better than seeing some fake hustle. Player to coach. Coach, I was there. Coach the player. No, you weren't.
Ball to James.
Double.
Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma. Off the mark. No good. Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Shot by Aldridge won't fall. Across the timeline comes James. His guys now trailing by a point. James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Missed it. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. James into the front court. His guys now down by. Stuffs it down with authority. Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Into the game for the Spurs. Number 18,
DeRozan. Can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
team foul number 4. Los Angeles Lakers are at
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. It'll remain San Antonio basketball. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Kuzma. From the painted area, won't go down. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Self-check.
To Stevenson.
Screen coming.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Caldwell Pope. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Spurs have it. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. Has a chance. Bellinelli, a shot, no good.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
He was hacked. They let it go. Inside, he scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down for McGee. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Deep left corner. Rejected by McGee.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Add 2 points to the board.
If I just scored a bucket like that, oh, you can be sure we're running that play the next possession, the possession after that, and the possession after that. We call that exploitation time.
San Antonio with the basketball. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Hurdle shot, no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Gets it in the left corner. Nobody even close. Count the basket for Caldwell Pope.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
The assist from number 22.
Stevenson to Kyle Kuzma. To Stevenson. The drive, right to the basket. Tough make through traffic.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. And that one out of bounds off a spur. To Caldwell Pope. For three. DeRozan's got the board. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Rudy Gay. Looking for his man. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
DeRozan with it. The deficit now up to 13. To Rudy Gay. The shot by Gay, no good. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. Murray into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. To DeRozan. Nice pass to set things up. Runner's good there.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Number 10, DeMar DeRozan.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Flushes it home. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
All right.
DeRozan to Murray. Going a launch beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Knocks down a second free throw. Perfect from the line. It's all three of them. Los Angeles has the basketball. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Gasol with a look that won't go. Rondo with the basketball. Lead is 12. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Spurs. And he finishes at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Can't connect. Down the lane to lay it in.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To James. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Spurs will take the timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. DeRozan to Gasol. To DeRozan. DeRozan with a shot, no good. Into the front court comes Rondo. His team leads it by 10. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. DeRozan slams it home on the putback. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting...
Shot at the buzzer's good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle has now come to a close. The Lakers get the victory. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers won this game after a close finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Spurs finished on the losing end of a close score. No one can say they lost because of lack of effort. The way they attacked the offensive boards deserves some credit for sure. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs.
track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the San Antonio Spurs. On behalf of Ed Coyne and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose.